Well, I just want to say, Buzz, you're officially the first person on this Niner Bay Area-based podcast to pick against the Niners. And I'm glad you are because I am also picking the Rams, so that could have looked bad for me too.
But yeah, I can't really think of any, other, great athletes winning.
What about LeBron? Didn't LeBron just win?
Yeah.
We weren't supposed to talk about that, Aaron.
Why? It's got freaking Money Badger. Don't call yourself that again, all right?
That was funny. The moment he said that, it was almost like for sure, then he's gonna miss this shit. He's gonna.
On record, I've hit a 50-yard field goal before.
The staple out of my nutsack was also hard to get out.
Justin Herbust, overrated.
Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Muffed Podcast. As always, my name is Buzz, and I'm joined by Lemire and Aaron. What's up, guys?
Howdy.
I'm doing fine.
How do you, Lemire? You doing, Aaron? Yeah, what's that all about? You want to explain the fit?
Well, the fit. I think I just want to represent, Sacramento Kings. Probably the best run franchise in all of basketball.
Yeah.
And
Free
I'm regretting my decision because every time I breathe, it like fogs up and I can't see you guys. But hopefully you guys aren't flipping me off or anything. If you are, I couldn't really tell. So
let's test it.
Okay, you just flipped me off.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, Lemire, that's fucked up, dude. Yeah, Lemire,
that was my ring
finger.
Lemire,
why'd you do that?
Oh, I actually couldn't tell. I'm serious. I really couldn't tell.
All right. I mean, without further ado, let's get into the episode. We're starting off with our highlights of the week. Aaron, why don't you take, kick us off with your first highlight?
All right. For me, it's going to be lowlights of the week.
We're getting serious.
If people want to see my face. People want to see my face. Okay. I'm going to segue this by showing you a little piece of merch that just came in for me. Look at that. A's postseason 2020 hat that I just got.
You ordered that a little prematurely, huh?
Oh, I mean, hey, but we were in the postseason. So with that being said,
that's true.
The last time I was on the podcast, the A's were down 2-0 to the Houston Astros, and they ended up losing. And that was very disappointing because we lost to a bunch of trash can banging cheaters. And I really thought we could win because we dominated them all regular season and we're out. So that's a low light of the week. And another one I have is that Billy Beane, Mr. Moneyball himself, is leaving the A's. It looks like. So he was the VP. He's the VP of, I don't know. He's not the GM anymore. He has some weird title, but it looks like he's going to be leaving to invest in some weird. He's actually buying some Premier League soccer teams with owners from the Red Sox.
Whoa!
I did see that. Yeah, I saw. Yeah,
So I don't know if he was fired or he just wanted to quit or something. I don't know. But anyways, the A's once again choke in the postseason, and people roast me. And with that being said, the Astros are getting fucked right now by the Tampa Bay Rays, and they actually could be down 3-0. I have not checked the score. They could potentially be down 3-0 right now, or they could have brought it back. But with that being said, my World Series prediction on this podcast a while ago was Rays, Dodgers, and it doesn't look like it's going to happen unless the Dodgers can come back right now because they are down for the Braves. So, bang, bang, Braves gang. So, yeah, that's really the baseball world right now. That's
I like that. The Tampa Bay teams, man, going off. The Lightning, the Rays.
I know the Lightning.
Yeah.
Rays. Hopefully the Rays, because we don't want the fucking Astros.
Yeah, Tom Brady in the mud.
What if I was gonna say Tom Brady? Maybe Ryan Fitzpatrick. Maybe he'll represent Miami instead. Still Florida gets a dub. Gardner Minshew Mania.
Ooh,
I don't know about that. I'm not so sure about that. Lemire, what is your highlight of the week?
I didn't actually prepare for this segment, but you know what happened this week? NBA champions. Let's do it.
Oh no.
My highlights have been all about the Lakers, but LeBron Finals MVP, AD.
You stole mine. I've been kind of talking about my Lake show.
Who many Lakers fans say should give his NBA ring to Jimmy Butler.
Hey, Kyle Kuzma was in it for the booze. You see that shit at the end?
J.R. Smith.
The post-game conference. He was in there for the booze. He went to the bubble.
Let's get this over with because I don't know what I'm saying right now.
I'm a little drunk right now.
I'm half drunk off the champagne.
I don't know how to behave, right? It's something like that.
Yeah.
All right, continue.
Well, yeah, that was it. And they forgot Quinn Cook off the bus, which is
that was hilarious.
Stacks are sent to 3 different group chats I'm in, so I got to mention that.
Yeah. No, I have an announcement to make. I mean, I've talked about this. When I'm wrong, I'll admit that I'm wrong. And there's a guy that for a while I've been hating on, and he's won just too many rings, too many championships that I can't even deny his greatness anymore. Rafael Nadal, he's the GOAT. I can't say that he won the French Open. Congratulations. I mean, Djokovic, Federer. I really don't think that they're. Yeah, I'm now Rafael Nadal. He's really the GOAT. Won the French Open. I don't know who. I can't really think of anybody else.
Isn't that 20 Grand Slams?
I don't know that much about tennis. I just saw that. But yeah, I can't really think of any other great athletes winning.
What about LeBron? Didn't LeBron just win?
Yeah.
We weren't supposed to talk about that, Aaron. All right, Lemire, we're gonna come. I gotta come clean it. So, Aaron and I,
we have to come clean.
We made a video, and we kind of thought LeBron was gonna lose, and we'll debut it now. Enough said. We're gonna have to.
Damn, you know what I think?
Now what?
Fuck those bitch ass Lakers.
Yeah, fuck the Lakers, and definitely fuck LeBron. Badge, ass, mouth, maybe even nose.
Damn, you want to nose fuck LeBron?
Hell yeah, I want to nose fuck LeBron.
But seriously, fuck the Lakers.
For real. Fuck the Lakers. You know what I say? Fuck the Lakers.
Straight up.
Purple and gold. Fuck that shit's getting old.
It's lit.
Genie sell the team, man. You guys gotta fold. I'd rather stick my nutsack to my chest than ever say that LeBron is the best.
Straight up.
That's right. I'd staple my nutsack to my chest. I don't have to, cause we all know who's the best in the West. Fuck LeBron and fuck AD.
Fuck AD.
Call them gonorrhea as they're burned out like my pee. Fuck Kareem and fuck Magic. R.I.P. my dick. Fuck, that would be tragic.
It's lit.
Fuck Kuzma and fuck JaVale. Everyone knew that the Lakers would fail. With 3-6, man, I call that a choke job. Lakers suck so hard, call that a blow job. Should be 1-8, if not for Ray and Kyrie though. Couldn't get the 7, but you fought harder than Ronaldo. LeBron's getting low management, just call him the Suns, girl. With the way you play, gouge my eyes and I might hurl. JR with the swish, Rondo with the dish. LeBron at the free throw, you know that's a miss. AD's like the board man, he's getting paid. But where's LeBron at though?
I'm taking my talents to the Bay.
Fuck the Lakers. You guys are gonna win the playoffs. Only time you will is when the refs are paid off.
Straight up.
All Lakers fans fucking smell. They don't wash their armpits and they don't know how to spell.
They stinky.
Yeah. And AD likes little kids. If you ask me how I know, it's cause he molested me.
It's right.
Remember Bogdan's winner against the Lakers? Bang, bang, Kings gang. Fuck the fakers. Glad he was right for passing on Luka Doncic. Bitch ass white boy ain't never gonna be LeBron, bitch. Who the fuck names their kid Luka Doncic? Marvin Bagley makes my thighs twitch. He might be better than Luka. Just give him some time.
That's cap.
2022. Luka's on a decline.
I don't know what that takes.
Speaking of decline, let's talk about LeBron's hairline. LeBron looks at JaVale's head like, damn, that must be nice. I went to the Lakers locker room late at night. I dressed up as LeBron's lovely wife. I had sex with LeBron. It was a thrill. His dick was so big it looked like a Beats pill. I also had sex with Danny Green. I saw his big old Danny peen. I sucked JR off in his new Bentley.
Suck it.
The whole Lakers team ran a train on me.
I'm a thought.
Yeah. Don't worry, I got more. Fuck the Lakers. They can handle this. I die for this shit like Odell Beckham. Like Dwight Howard, I bisexually wreck him.
Yo, Aaron.
What?
Let's stop with this shit, man. This is getting kind of sus. Like, let's just go back to, roasting Lakers.
Yeah. That's my bad. Sorry, I got a little carried away. Where were we? Woo! Fuck the Lakers, bro. They ain't on shit.
Lake show. Call it fake show.
Straight up.
LeBron with the brick, that's a free throw.
He can't fucking shoot.
Lake show. Call it fake show.
Straight up.
Traded for AD, but where the ring though?
They got no ring.
Lake show. Call it fake show.
Stupid bitches.
LeBron with the brick, that's a free throw.
It's lit.
Lake show. Call it fake show.
Straight up.
Traded for AD, but where the ring though?
Fuck Lemire. Yeah, fuck the Lakers. Yeah, fuck the Lakers. Lakers fucking suck. LeBron can lick my nuts.
Yo, Buzz, what if the Lakers actually win?
Bro, can you like stop? Like, you know that's a sensitive subject for me.
Nah, dude, I just don't want you to be all shocked when LeBron gets a ring.
Okay, that's for sure not happening. Like, if LeBron wins, I don't know, I'll chug a gallon of bleach. Fuck it. I mean, I don't care. Maybe I'll even name drop LeBron on my suicide note.
Come on, man, don't kill yourself just because LeBron's the best player of all time.
Nah, it's cool. Don't worry about it. There's no way that's gonna happen.
Members of the Muffed Podcast that have I don't know what's the hate for the Lakers, huh?
So what you think about that?
It was creative. I have to give you guys the props for like putting that together. That was pretty, like, I enjoyed it. But,
this has been a month in the planning. We had this.
Yeah. it was. I forget
by the way, that Nimitz recording.
Yeah. I made that beat like a month ago, and then like we made that, and then like we were just like, it'd be funny if like the Lakers get eliminated, we just put that diss track out, but then we're just like, it'd be even funnier if they win. So there you go.
Yeah, we had to add a few
Some of the
parts
facts
in
were facts were not actually facts, but
well, I told you. I mean, there were slightly, some minor details were
slightly inaccurate.
Yeah,
slightly inaccurate. It was recorded before the championship.
Yeah, you can really pass it. Yeah, you give us a pass for that. It was recorded before. I mean, we got the weekend on there. Travis Scott. I mean, those are pretty impressive.
Shout out to I like the it's lit and the weekend touch.
Those. The weekend. Great artist. Thank you guys for supporting the podcast.
Doesn't like Bronny for some reason, but yeah, good again.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I'll give you guys the creativity.
I want to mention the staple out of my nutsack. The staple out of my nutsack was also hard to get out. That was a difficult. That's some B-roll we had to get, but it was difficult to pull out. If the Lakers won the Mickey Mouse Cup, I mean, the Nike Rec League. They won the
NBA
Nike
championship.
The Nike Rec League. Yeah, what is it in Orlando? The Orlando. LeBron's won in the Nike Rec League. Good for him, man. Sponsored by ESPN. Good for him. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of, I deceived everybody. I want to say that, everyone thought I was a Lakers fan all of a sudden, I really got you guys there.
Baxter was actually convinced for a second, I think.
He
was convinced that my dad bought a Hummer.
Well, because hear me out. The key to good acting is you have to convince yourself first. So, the moment I convinced myself that I'm a Lakers fan, it was very easy to get Chris to, buy into that.
Right.
Exactly. Let's move on. Back to the NFL, kind of our forte, Matt Forte. I don't know. I'm gonna keep saying that every time I say Forte.
Let's talk about top 10 NFL running back of all time.
Dude, top 10 Jets running back.
Let's go.
All right, let's talk about what happened with the picks. Aaron, you had a pretty good week. The second best record so far in Muffed Podcast pick, history. You went 12-3. 12-3 is what you went. Yeah. 14-2 is yours truly went 14-2. Aaron also got his player of the week. He got his Drew Lock Huck and Balls on the wall player of the week. Correct.
Was that
2 weeks in a row now? 2 weeks in a row.
Ooh.
And Aaron, your overall record now stands at 52-23-1. I unfortunately, for the first time, did the worst. 6-8 is what I went.
Oh, wow.
I'm now 49-27-1, but it's still not the worst overall. I like you laughing. Lemeter went 8-6, and Lemeter's at 45-31-1. So it's a little bit tighter now. We're all getting closer.
You know why?
Closer.
It's got freaking Money Badger. Don't call yourself that again, all right?
That was funny. The moment he said that, it was almost like for sure, then like he's gonna miss this shit. He's gonna
on record. I've hit a 50-yard field goal before.
Has that happened?
But if we average it out with how many times he's missed it, and find the percentage.
Okay, no, I've only attempted 50 thrice.
So that's 33%.
I'd hit that.
And there's no defense.
I live for the
no crowd.
No crowd, no defense. Yeah, no pumped in noise.
Probably wasn't it? Was it an NFL football too? Like we don't know. I don't know.
No, it was a college. It was a college. I mean, the hold was pretty elite. It was right out. It's no laces. It was perfectly. Lined you up perfectly. I mean, what can I say? That's pretty much. I would say more than half the battle is holding the ball.
Yeah, my holder. Iffy.
Well, no, I'm saying that's why you got it in. I mean, more than half the battle. with a bad holder.
You
Man,
probably
that shit
know
would've
who
been
the
shanked.
holder was.
Would have been shanked. But let's get into a few games. Let's talk about this first game. Let's save. Actually, no. We had a first game lineup, but let's save this one for the end because I feel like Lemire's got a lot to say about that one. We're gonna go with Cleveland versus the Pittsburgh Steelers. This is kind of an interesting one. Aaron's big on the Browns now. Aaron's become 2 weeks in a row. He's picked the Browns, and they've helped him out with his Drew Lock pick. And Aaron, what do you think about that?
I'm just happy to see them doing good because that team has been so bad for so long. It just makes me happy to see the Browns winning football games. And they were my first ever Drew Lock pick, correct? So shout out to them for that. So, I mean, they're playing the Pittsburgh Steelers, who surprisingly I didn't think they were going to be that good, but they looked pretty good so far. But
Nobody.
Are we picking the winners who we have winning the games right now?
Yes.
So, with that being said, I'll revisit this topic later in the video when it's time for our Drew Lock picks, because this is my Drew Lock cock and balls on the wall pick of the week. Browns over the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I like that.
Oh,
Ooh.
shit. Still there.
Myles Garrett,
that's a
honestly,
bad
he's
sign.
been ever since the helmet, hit. I mean, he got suspended for the rest of the year, but he's now back. Was the helmet hit? Maybe did he drain all of the Mason Rudolph's powers, all of his skill, all of his athletic ability?
No, I think it'd get worse if that happened.
Just maybe a little bit of athletic ability. It's not necessarily his quarterbacking skills.
Yeah,
but...
it'd still get worse.
All right, Lemire. I don't know if you're really into the Steelers all that much. I'm not really sure if I think you're semi in on the Browns.
Yeah,
where are you going with this?
Because Suryat, shout out. He's come on the show before. So
that's fine. Yeah, that's a cool one. Yeah,
friend of the show. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the Browns. I like the Steelers. I've been saying they're gonna be good. Check out the article if you haven't. That was way back when. First article I think I wrote. But yeah, Steelers are a good team. I just think the Browns have been playing out of their mind and will continue. And I would like to agree with Aaron that, whenever I go with Aaron on his
historically,
DLC, I don't even remember the acronym anymore. Pick of the week.
But when I hop on, it's 100%. Too bad that's not happening.
It's also 100%. It's also 100% when he agrees.
Too bad that's not happening. Too bad that's not happening.
Thank God.
I'm going with the Steelers. I'm going with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Steelers. I like that D line. I like him against, especially with that Nick Chubb. Kareem Pie Hunt. Not a big fan. Dearness Johnson. He's all right.
My cousin.
He's all right.
My cousin.
Oh yeah. Dearness. Oh man. And then I just like the defense. I like the defense. Big Ben. Nobody's bigger than Ben. Juju. Chase Claypool. Fucking goat. 4 touchdowns.
Why did you pick him up in the fantasy league, man?
I just got a hunch, man. I like some Chase Claypool. What can I say? Pittsburgh Steelers. All right, let's go to the next one. Let me do another one that I think you have a little bit of emotion on. Chiefs, Bills. We did just see this is coming off Tuesday. We just a few hours ago did see the Bills get their ass handed to them by the Titans, a team that Lemire, has really shit on. Ryan Tannehill. It's actually, the last week, week 5 was kind of a freaky Friday because it was just, you saw Derek Carr turn into Mahomes. The Dolphins turned into what the 49ers used to do last year.
No, stop!
And then Ryan Tannehill kind of turned into, he was kind of good. I mean, he was slinging it. He was running the ball too. He ran for like 45 yards.
Slinging that rock.
He's slinging it and running it. Ryan Tannehill, not bad for running back.
Freaking Kyler Murray.
Chiefs, Bills, Lemire. What are you taking?
All right, off topic real quick. Is Le'Veon Bell now in consideration for comeback player of the year?
No, he wasn't at the Dolphins. He wasn't at the Dolphins.
He was with Adam Gase.
No, but he wasn't with the Dolphins, so it doesn't count. It's Dolphins. It's only with the Dolphins.
What? The Dolphins are good though. It's
like the wild card. It's like you get 3 normal ones and then you get the wild card, and it's just like if you played in the Dolphins before.
All right. Then, anyways, I'll go with the Bills on this one because the Bills, Chiefs are a good team. As much as I hate to say that, they are.
Why do you hate that? Why do you actually hate Patrick Mahomes so much? Can you before the Super Bowl you hate him? So you can't even say the Super Bowl.
Offensive player Sam Watkins out. So no, just kidding. That's Clyde Edwards-Helaire. My bad. No, just kidding.
Helaire.
Helaire. Yeah, no H. Let me know, no H.
Yeah, that's how I mean. But that's a star-studded offense. Their defense is all right, but the Raiders just hung up 42 on them. The Bills defense also got hung up 42 on them, but they were missing Trey White. Trey White comes back. Their defense patches it up a little. Allen goes back to his incredible play because I thought he played well. The first pick wasn't his fault today, and the second pick was his fault. But at that point, they were playing from so far behind that they had
the first pick he threw behind the guy, and that's kind of I can't agree with
it
that.
hits you in the hands. You catch that. Come on, it hit him on both his hands. He's supposed to catch that. But yeah, that rookie Gabriel Davis, he looks good. Who said that?
I don't think he's a rookie, is he?
Fantasy pickup on the fantasy.
Yeah, he is, but he had like one catch. I don't know.
He had 8.5 points.
But like, what do
Is
you
he really
do?
a rookie?
I don't think
He had like 4 catches. He had 4 catches.
Oh. I saw Stephon Diggs. He feeds him. Josh Allen legitimately didn't look at anybody. For like the first half, he only looked at Stephon Diggs. He didn't like.
Second half, he only looked at Beasley.
Yeah. He went a little bit back to Diggs, but yeah, it was Beasley primarily. But the first half, he had like 9 receptions. Like Stephon Diggs probably had like 20 targets. Like it was crazy. Like it was just Josh Allen just throwing it to him. That run game is bad. Like that's a team I could actually see Le'Veon Bell going to.
Back.
I don't know what that really changes much. Like what the fuck did that change? It's just
good 2-headed running back team. Singletary,
I don't know, man. I think Le'Veon Bell could be good, especially you can have him as a receiver as well. Because I don't think Singletary he's not a bad receiver, but he's not Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell at one point was kind of like the McCaffrey before. Like he was the guy who you're like, this guy was receiver. He could be good too. He could play both positions. But yeah, I could see that. I'm going with the Chiefs. Patty Mahomes. I think they lost to the Raiders. It always happens. The other thing I was going to say is I was going to say last week, I don't know, good thing. I don't know, maybe if I said it, I would have anti-jinxed them. But like I was going to be like, dude, that have you seen that schedule? That schedule is like the opposite of the Niners schedule. They play literally like nobody. Like I was like highly considering that maybe this would be a 16-0 fucking team because like they legitimately, I think after the Bills, they don't play like any other good team. Like no team like over 500 right now with a record. Like I could see
the Raiders again.
They do play the Raiders again. That's true, but I mean it's just they're playing teams that
they play Drew Lock
teams. They do play Drew Lock. Yep, that is true as well.
And the Broncos are banged up and they haven't looked good.
They're pretty much Eagles, Broncos, Niners, probably the 3 most banged up teams. All right, Aaron, Chiefs, Bills. Who are you going with?
Well, I wanted to see Patty Mahomes shit on the Las Vegas Traders, but obviously that didn't happen.
You have to wait a few
mad
more
at
weeks.
him right now.
You have to wait a few more weeks.
But Chiefs defense gave up 42 points, but then the Bills also just got shit on, and if the Bills hadn't got shit on, I probably would have gone a little ballsy here. Might have sided with the meter, but the Bills, watching their performance tonight, I think I'm gonna have to go back with the Chiefs. So I'm gonna go Chiefs. I think they're the better team.
Okay, I like that. This is I don't know. This week was kind of a Josh Allen, like is he legit kind of game, but I think the Chiefs one is even more that like it's gonna be like Josh Allen fed on like early on in the season. It was kind of like the whole argument like, oh man, he's beating all these bottom feeder teams. This is the Chiefs are a good team. Titans are a good team. These are like if he can go 1-1, come out of that, I would say that's pretty good for him. Like that's pretty good for the Bills. But yeah, I'm going with the Chiefs. And let's talk about the last game.
By the way,
I already said it. I like Patty Mahomes. Well, what can I say? I like the Chiefs.
Yes, you love them.
I do. Best quarterback in the NFL all time, maybe as well. Let's get into the wote, quite possibly arguing Sam Darnold and Daniel Jones as one of the worst quarterbacks in the NFL. Jimmy Garoppolo and the San Francisco 49ers.
Whoa!
Oh my God! Whoa! What is all this?
Okay. I just wanted to piss off Lemire a little bit. I know I get under his skin a little bit about the Jimmy Garoppolo hate. It's more the defense. The defense sucks dick. If Kerry Hyder's our best defense player on the D line, that's saying something. It's
Eric Armstead.
Derek Armstead.
You look at the stats.
Kerry Hyder's played pretty good.
Hyder. Yeah, it's really saying
Kerry
something.
Hyder's had an 8-sack season before, so don't even disrespect the man.
I'm not disrespecting. I'm just saying it's saying something if he's the best player in the T-line.
It's Armstead, Kinlaw, DJ Jones, then Hyder, in my opinion.
Kinlaw, I don't think has had a sack yet in his career.
He's playing out of his mind, though.
Yeah, Defoe.
Yeah. All right, what do you want to talk about?
Okay. Yeah, well, Lemire, Niners, Rams.
I'll go last.
All right, sounds good. I'm going to go first. Rams. I'm picking against the Niners for the first time. Rams, I've lost all faith. I'm all in on the Trey Lance hype train. Let's get this top 10 pick. Jimmy G was out. We got Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa is out. We're going to get Trey Lance in the circle of life. We're going to replace Jimmy with him. And then Trey Lance is going to get injured. We're going to get another edge rusher. And we're just going to keep doing this in a circle. And every other year we'll alternate. We'll be good one year. And then the next year we're going to suck. That's what we're just going to do.
So is Trey Lance going to – so Trey Lance's first year, he's going to take the Niners to the Super Bowl. And we're going to lose when he overthrows Dante Pettis.
No, Dante Pettis will be in the Jets by now. It'll be Brandon Ayuk.
Okay.
But here's the thing: the next year, yeah, he'll suck again. Someone will get injured and he'll suck. And then, but in the next year they'll come back, and maybe second time's a chance. Then maybe the third time around, they'll do it. At one point, odds are they're going to win the Super Bowl at one point, right? You know what I mean? So they'll
run out of receivers to overthrow.
Exactly. It's at one point, he'll accidentally actually hit the receiver. He'll actually, win the game. And yeah, I'm gonna go with the Rams. Aaron Donald might make Jimmy his son, and I mean, actually, like, I'm legitimately scared. Like, Jimmy, Jimmy's in my prayers because Aaron Donald is about to be feasting. That's all I can say.
Well, I just want to say, Buzz, you're officially the first person on this Niner Bay Area-based podcast to pick against the Niners. And I'm glad you are, because I am also picking the Rams, so that could have looked bad for me too. So I'm not happy about this. Lemire,
I'm not either. It's not like I'm happy about this. I'm trying to rationalize it. Like, I'm creating this like stupid shit in my head. Like, oh, it's just 1 year. We're just gonna keep, I gotta rationalize it somehow.
I'm not happy. I take no joy in saying this. I hope I'm wrong. I actually hope this pick does not come correct.
I'm cool with that.
But with that being said, I mean, the O-line has looked really bad. The Rams have actually looked very good this season. I mean, if Jimmy needs to step up, he really does. I mean, it's disappointing. It really is, because I was expecting, watch them take the next step, and they have injuries, and then I don't know, man. I'm assuming a majority of this is due to injuries, but the Super Bowl hangover is hitting the Niners. Looks to be real, and I take no joy of saying this. Los Angeles Rams.
Bro, this isn't a hangover. It feels like an OD. Like, that's what it feels. It feels like a fucking OD. It's no good, man.
I still think we're going to be good in 2021, and maybe this year.
I like that too. I like 2021 a lot with Trey Lance.
Maybe this year, but Jimmy needs to step up hard if we're going to have any chance of making the playoffs. Like, he needs to start balling.
I agree.
Jimmy needs to. I don't know how he's gonna. Like, Russell Wilson he'll make do without with a shitty O-line. I don't know how Jimmy's gonna do that.
No, I'm not saying. I'm not saying. I'm not saying, like, I don't know. I agree with you. Like, I don't know how he's doing. I'm just saying, like, in order for us to be good, he's gonna need to play like a top tier quarterback for the rest of the year.
I agree. I think I looked at the schedule. The next 7 games, as optimistic as I can possibly be. 3 games is like as most I get, and that's like with us splitting with the Rams. That's also us getting a win against the Saints and getting a win against the Patriots.
Suck ass.
Yeah, no, I think we're gonna get beat by the Saints. Like,
I mean, they beat your boy Herbust.
Oh.
So. Justin Herbust, overrated.
I like that. Lemire's got his Michael Thomas hate. Aaron's gonna be a Justin Herbert hater. I like that. I gotta find a new player to hate, because I feel like my player is in like this, like Dante Pettis just really isn't in the same caliber as Justin Herbert and Michael Thomas. Dante Pettis just really isn't anywhere near there.
Herbert's balling.
He's my rookie of the year at week 5.
That's not what you said. You said Joe Burrow.
No, that was last week. After seeing him play once again, I'm enamored by it. I love the dude.
Patrick he really changed your opinion.
Malcolm Jenkins dropped a wide open interception that Herbert threw right to him. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah,
sorry.
Herbert does that every game. Like, he throws one where it's a pass where it's like, I don't know what the fuck that was, and then he'll throw like 3 where it's like, holy shit, that was fucking nice.
Dude, Mike Williams is actually really good.
That catch he made to set up the field goal for the Money Badger to miss. That was nice. Yeah. All right, Lemire. The moment we've all been waiting for. All
right. Give me the opportunity to pick
for the homer pick of the week. The homer pick of the week, Lemire. Go ahead.
DLC pick of the week. I'm gonna go with the 49ers. All right, hear me out. I still think they're
I love it.
They're still a playoff team, in my opinion.
How?
Okay, just can you hear me out, man?
I'm hearing you.
All right, so when Kyle Shanahan
got hired in
2017, I want to say 2017, right? Yeah, you got hired 2017. Niners lost like 12 games within 1 score, and that roster was atrocious.
Yep.
Right? That roster was downright garbage. George Kittle wasn't as good as he was. Goodwin, as good as he is, he's not at the level Debo and Ayuk are.
Almost 1,000 yards.
Yeah, I agree. He was a baller, but he wasn't at Ayuk or Debo level.
I think he was better. I mean, Ayuk right now is a rookie. I think you taking a veteran receiver. Come on, like
I'd say 2017 Goodwin probably better than Ayuk right now.
Yeah.
But it's close. Debo's better. KB
was more versatile for sure. Yeah.
Not bad for running back Debo Samuel.
Right. The running backs, Breida is not as good as Mostert and McKinnon. Right. That's a given. That's why they let him go. Then O-line was pretty comparable, actually. I think it might have been worse back then.
Our secondary sucks. I'll say this. I
Our
like literally
secondary
the biggest
sucks
travesty story.
back then as well.
The biggest travesty is that like fucking John Lynch, literally the highest like player that he's picked fucking like as a cornerback is fucking Ahkello Witherspoon and then Tim Harris. Like what the fuck?
He got Rich Sherman in free. Okay, all right.
But, like,
wait, back to the argument. They've stayed in games with a shittier roster. They've matched up well against the Super Bowl Rams team. The Niners match up well against the Rams, except Aaron Donald, but he's a game record.
Well, that wasn't a Super Bowl. 2017 was not the Super Bowl Rams. That was not. They lost to the Titans that year in the wild card. They lost in the wild card.
They played the Rams well regardless of the year, right?
I don't know, man.
The
offensive line might be the worst they've had since.
Oh no, they
Shanahan's
beat
gone
the
here.
Rams in the Super Bowl year. Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yes, it is. Yes, I think so. Yes.
Yes, they beat the Rams in the Super Bowl year. Granted,
No, Jimmy Garoppolo. Wait, not Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah, Jimmy Garoppolo has 5-game win streak.
Super Bowl year was 2018. 2018 was Super Bowl year.
Yeah,
Rams made Super Bowl 2018.
Yeah,
Jimmy had his ACL torn.
2017
Jimmy's ACL was torn in 2018.
No.
Yeah, the win. No,
2018 is his
2017,
ACL was.
bro.
Oh,
Yeah, I
no,
wasn't
I'm
even
saying-
a Niner fan then, and I know that.
But he's saying the Super Bowl. He's saying the Super Bowl year was 2018. The year that
For
the Rams made the Super Bowl
Rams.
was 2018.
Yeah, you're right.
Jimmy was out for the season.
Yeah.
I think it was. Was that Nick Mullins? I think Nick Mullins might have beat the Rams because I think you're right.
No,
I think
that's
they
where
did.
George Kittle got the record, but they got blown the shit out of.
Oh, maybe so. Yeah, then I don't think they did. Yeah, they didn't win against the Rams. They got swept by the Rams that year. We won 2 games that year. So
regardless, we've played well against the Rams. We've played well against Seattle in those years. We've played
this is the worst O line we've had. Like to be honest, in the
Seattle
last 3 years,
defense
it's
doesn't exist. Like there is nothing there. Like
the LA Rams does.
Okay, the Rams does. I agree. The Rams
Cardinals does too. Cardinals kind of.
And the Jimmy Garoppolo guy needs to play well right now, and I believe he does. I have my chips all in on Jimmy right now. If you don't know,
Let's go bust, man.
Garoppolo daily account, putting that out there. Have over 120 followers, yeah. But so wait, back to the argument. The Niners can do it. The talent is there. Mosley's coming back this week, so no more Brian Allen starting, unfortunately or fortunately. I think that gives us an opportunity. Our defense will give us a fighting chance against with Mosley. Will give us a fighting chance against the Rams offense for a first bit, so we can establish the run, go off the play action. Mostert can ball because Mostert's a beast. 11 carries, 90 yards. Then Jimmy Garoppolo gets into the play action rhythm. His ankle gets a little better. Kittle, Bourne, Debo, everybody, because Kyle Shanahan didn't game plan.
I legitimately feel so sorry for you right now because I look at you. You're so hyped. You're gonna be so depressed.
No, dude,
I'm gonna be so depressed next week.
Let's go. I'm gonna be watching this at 5 a.m. I'm gonna be going off, bro.
Oh man, I feel.
Yeah,
I actually legitimately.
Playoff team. I think if they get to the playoffs, they're as good as anybody. Then I think it's a crapshoot. I think they're the cream. They're with each NFC team has weakness. The Packers can't stop the run for a living. Even though Aaron Rodgers is going to keep them in games this time around.
The 49ers defense literally sucks. This is a bottom tier defense. It's a bottom tier defense right now. Like, it's not good. I mean,
it's decent. I think Sherman and Mosley come back. I think it's decent defense.
Was Sherman? Oh yeah, let's talk about this. Was Sherman really that good in 2018 before Bosa came? Before Bosa and D4, Sherman was really kind of good. People were talking about how he's kind of washed. He had zero picks. I remember he was getting burned on a few routes. People were talking about he's kind of washed. Didn't do a whole lot.
Upgrade over Brian Allen. Okay, Verrett, Mosley,
probably.
Sherman, Witherspoon. And Williams. That's a good 5 guys for a corner. And then
you just signed someone off the Buccaneers practice squad.
He's good apparently.
Motley Crue. You see, he's gonna whip out his dick like Tommy Lee and fuck the Rams offense like like he did to Pamela Anderson. That reference went way over Lemaire's head. I don't think. Motley Crue, the rock band. Okay, never mind. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's it.
Pamela Anderson. Do you know who that is at least?
No.
You watch Borat? Baywatch, blonde.
I've just heard about it from you.
You never watched?
I haven't watched Borat.
Okay. It's a good movie. They're making a new one. The new one's coming out in 2 weeks. Borat 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'll watch. Right, so do we have another? No, wait, that was the last game, wasn't it?
Lemire pretty much made his he did his argument. His Drew Lock argument.
Yeah, anybody want to switch?
No.
Come on,
fuck no.
Aaron, when the both of us have been together, it doesn't go wrong. Come on, Aaron. for the Niners. Come on.
Lemire's never made that yet.
Okay, I'm doing it for the Niners. I'm picking Niners over the Rams. Niners over Rams. It's a trap game. It's a trap game. The Rams are coming in overconfident. Bang bang fucking Niner gang. Hold on. We have to bang bang Niner gang.
Man, you guys are gonna be so upset.
I'm getting the praying position. Bang bang Niner gang. Bang bang Niner gang.
Let's
You're gonna be kicking yourself for not going.
Why would I? I'm not gonna be kidding. I mean, if I get a loss, I'd be happy that I get a loss. I'm just being honest here. Like, you guys are gonna be upset. You guys are gonna be upset.
I'm doing this. I'm doing this for the good juju. The good juju. We're gonna put the good Juju Smith-Schuster out there, and it's gonna work.
I'm doing this for the good, Chase Claypool. More of a Chase Claypool guy myself.
Aaron, it's guaranteed that when the both of us pick the same DLCP pick of the week, we hit.
So what happens if the Rams destroyed by 40 points? What is that?
Well, then it's when Lemire picks mine.
Yeah.
or when my Steelers beat the Browns.
Well, then it's just fucked at that point, isn't it?
All right, let's get into the debate. Lemire pretty much already did his debate. Aaron apparently is flipped over. Aaron, he's just trying to make Lemire feel better. Lemire's another Niners loss. He's a Jimmy Garoppolo benching away from just killing himself at this point. So I get that, Aaron. Make-A-Wish Foundation type of stuff, right?
Hey, man. I'm in it for him,
All right. Aaron, do you want to go next, or do you want me to go?
You know what? You can go first because we haven't heard you. Actually, you know what? I'll go right now because I already talked about it a little bit.
Actually, I want to do I want to do one thing. We totally forgot one thing. We forgot one thing to do. We forgot to do the pick of the week. We got to do the pick of the week.
Oh, the pick of the week.
Yeah. All right. We're doing Washington Football Giants. I'm choosing that right now. That looks close enough to me. That's a game where I could kind of see it go either way. Probably Washington Football Team is where I'm leading on, but the pick. All right.
Actually, we're gonna have wait. Hold on. We're gonna have two. We did it already for Panthers.
Technically, yes.
I mean, Broncos, Patriots. So we're gonna have two picks of the week going.
Last week's, yes, yeah, because that's last week's. We got to do a new one. It's not the same. You're all right.
Oh, that's right. I thought I got canceled for some stupid reason. Okay.
No, it got postponed. Yeah. So 1.00. Aaron, choose it. Do you want it to be Washington Football Team or Giants?
1.00 is gonna be Danny Dimes.
All right. That means Brain will be Washington Football Team.
All right, Danny Dimes.
Danny Dimes, 1.00. 1.00. Wow. I kind of wanted to go with the football team. That's been my guy, but I'm not going against pick. I go with it. Aaron, you have the option of going against it. But I always go with the pick. 1.00. Danny Dimes it is for me. Lemire, it sounds like you're on the same page. Aaron can think about it. Lemire, it sounds like you're on the same page, right?
Yep.
Lemire's going the pick is never wrong. Pick's never been wrong.
I mean, it's 1 for 1. It's not a big sample size. But
that is true.
You know what? I'm not going to question it. No, all my picks are going to be wrong now. I've questioned the pick. Before the pick, I was going to go with the Washington Football Team, but the pick is saying that it's going to be it's Danny Dimes.
So I'm gonna go, you and I have the same thought process. I like that.
I'm going to go Giants. I'm not going to question its power.
All right, Aaron. Announce your. I mean, you kind of already announced it, but let's hear your argument. Lemire, can you put him on the clock?
Okay.
Lemire kind of went overboard if we're talking about here. Lemire went like 5 minutes.
No, I was just talking about the game. All right, go.
Lemire cheated the system.
All right. So I went with the Browns over the Cowboys. That worked out in my favor, right? So, we already got some history here, but let's talk about the game. Chubba Chubba Choo Choo is not there, but they're going to carry it out in his honor. The Steelers haven't played anyone good. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't remember their schedule off the top of my head right now, and it's a minute, so I can't really check.
Carson Wentz lead quarterback.
Easy. Eric Ebron tried to choke that game away. Anyways, so the Browns, I mean, they're hot right now. They got lots of momentum. Steelers, you can say, are also hot, but I feel like the Browns have a more overall talented roster than the Pittsburgh Steelers do. And I feel like the Browns with Odell and Landry, they're starting to cook. They're starting to heat up. Baker's starting to find Odell more. I think that connection is just going to take the next step in the Steelers game. I mean, Odell's out here throwing passes. Jarvis Landry's out here throwing passes. That offense is crazy. Deontay Johnson, or whatever the running back's name is, what is his name? Dearness Johnson. He's been actually balling out recently. He's been stepping up for Nick Chubb. He's not Nick Chubb, but he's been stepping up. And Kareem Hunt, as much as I don't like him, he's a very good running back. And Myles Garrett is heating up, best defensive player, playing like the best defensive player in the league right now. That's why Browns over Steelers. Lemire, I'm pretty sure he's not going to go back to the Steelers on me. But boys,
the Browns all the way.
There we go. I just think the Browns are better.
I don't, if I'm being a little honest. Like, I like Baker actually a lot. I just don't think the Browns are that good. Like, I feel like they're
defense.
Kind of I do like their defense. Actually, to be honest, it's not even really their defense. I really like Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett is a good edge rusher. I mean, we could have fucking had him. That's honestly what it really is. Maybe honestly, I'm starting to think now, like, what is my brain like? I like Patrick Mahomes and like Myles Garrett, like guys that like we passed on because of fucking Solomon Thomas
or I guess the guy not really passed up for Myles Garrett, but because of Colin Kaepernick, we didn't get Myles Garrett. But just guys we could have had in the 2017
I
pick.
love the guy. As a
He
person,
sucks.
he's a great person.
I don't have a problem with him as a person. He does a lot of mental health stuff. More power to him with that. He just kind of sucks. And John Lynch took a class. If John Lynch went to Texas Tech and took a class with Patrick Mahomes would have been a quarterback right now. All I'm saying. But yeah, I'm sticking with I just really like the Pittsburgh Steelers D line. I think they'll match up well against the running backs. And I think that if one team can shut down their run game, it would be the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Hater.
All I'm gonna say is I think Boaz has yet to go with my Drew Lock pick in this debate section, and I have yet to switch over to anyone's pick. I don't think I've switched. I think I'm done.
I think last week. I think I won with yours last week.
What am I talking about? I just did right now at the Niners. I think that was the first time I did it.
I think so. Yeah. And that was just like a pity one. That was like a pity one. Yeah.
Hey, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Good juju.
You picked the right
Good juju. All right, Boaz, I have no idea where you're going, so I think we're interested to hear this.
I'm going with, Minshew Mania against the Lions.
Oh, that's right. You did mention
Jaguars versus Lions. I'm taking Jaguars. I've picked them before against I actually picked them last week against the Texans, and they were going to be originally my Drew Lock pick before I switched it to the Vikings, and the Vikings was a lot closer to the Jacksonville was against Romeo Crennel. Good for Romeo Crennel. But Jacksonville Jaguars, they have a really good run game with James Robinson. They were stuffed by the Texans defense, but they're going to the Lions. The Lions really are known for their D-line. Matt Patricia's defensive coach, but is their defense really all that good? I would, argue that they're not. Desmond Trufant has kind of been playing a little bit iffy. He signed over with the Falcons, came there. He's been playing iffy. Jeff Okuda's kind of banged up as well. He hasn't been, performing all that well from what I've heard. That could be DJ Chark territory, Keelan Cole territory, James Robinson as well in the past game. Gardner Minshew has been really, he's been very hot and cold, and I think it's gonna be hot. The defense is still very good. They got edge rushers like Josh Allen, stuff like that. I think, if they can keep the game close, I think they'll win.
All right, do you want to go first? You want me to go first?
I'll go first because real quick, it's the Lions. Sorry, man. I hate to break it to you. I like Minshew at Stafford.
You haven't picked a single one of mine. Let me just like this. It doesn't like my picks.
Yep, that dude Boaz has them, so no way. Done.
Well, just talk about Minnesota. Minnesota, I was kind of spot on it. Honestly, I was spot on. It was just Mike Zimmer didn't really want to win.
Well, man, Boaz, all I'm gonna say, I must be in a very, very good mood today. Don't know why. A lot of my sports teams playing like shit. But I must be feeling like giving because you know what? I am with you. I like with that. The Jacksonville Jaguars.
Top two pickers. The top two pickers. It must be good. The top two pickers.
Mustache be top two pickers. I have to say so myself. So, the Lions, I said they could be good this year, potentially disappointing me. I feel like, just let me down. Jaguars
still the GOAT, but
Jaguars won week 1, lost 4 straight. And what are you going to do about that, really? But I feel like this Lions is a game that they can beat. The point you brought up about Jeff Okudah not playing well, Desmond Trufant not playing well, that's what really, solidified me. One, because I don't go out of my way to watch Lions games, no offense. But you saying that
taken. That's pretty much everybody in the country.
The Jaguars have kept it close against the Titans, and they beat the Colts, 2 teams that have pretty good records right now. So, with that being said, I'm going with the Jacksonville Jaguars, and I am with all of you. On your Drew Lock.
I like it, Aaron. I like that. That's it. I very much fuck with that. But I think that's it. That's all we got for the episode. Made our picks. Aaron's going with the Browns.
Real quick. Yes. It's not about an article on the website, but do check that out. I'm just gonna say it, hot take or not. 7 playoff teams from the NFC are gonna be the Seahawks, the Packers, the Rams.
Well, why are you giving away? Wait, don't give it away. Don't give them all away. People want to click on it. People gotta want to.
It's gonna change next week, but. The Rams, the Eagles, and 49ers, and the Bears.
The Eagles and the Niners.
The Eagles?
Well,
actually, they can make it because the division is so bad.
I don't think Andy Dalton's that bad. I don't think Andy Dalton's is that bad.
He's not.
I hope Dak Prescott recovers as soon as possible. He gets healthy. He goes back to balling out and becomes an MVP eventually one day. Dak,
I'll do another PSA that I did last week. People got to stop with the stupid Twitter. Like literally, I saw so many versions of this. Like, oh, I'm a blank fan, but I got to give my support to Dak Prescott. I was like, it's kind of stupid.
You don't need to say like you're a blank fan. You can just
It was just I'm like, what's the point of that? It's like I hate mental health, but I support Dak Prescott. I'm a Skip Bayless fan, but I support that. It's like what the fuck is this?
Like just support the man. You
Yeah,
don't need to like.
It's
You
weird.
don't need,
It's a weird thing.
you know, to be like, oh, I'm a Jacksonville Jaguars fan.
No, it's like roll call. It's like, all right, guys, just wanted to put that on the record here. I'm a Jacksonville Jaguars fan, and by the way, I still support. But apparently, if you're a Philadelphia Eagles fan, that live in Bakersfield, California, EDP 445, not a big Dak Prescott guy.
He lives in Bakersfield.
Yeah,
Bakersfield.
he does. Yep, he does live in Bakersfield.
Dude, I've lost all respect for the guy.
He's a
I
funny
just hope
guy.
Dak-
Come on, he's a funny guy.
just
He's a
hope Dak gets
troll.
back.
You're gonna take none of his things seriously, and then the one thing you're gonna take seriously is his Dak Prescott shit. Like, come on.
I took his Chipotle thing seriously.
Yeah, I think he had a new video. He endorsed Trump too. I think from the last thing I saw too. So I don't know.
Man. With that being said, I just want to announce on the podcast, I just checked the Rays Astros score. The Astros are down 3-0.
Nice.
Fuck the Astros. Let's go.
Fuck the
Tampa Bay.
Astros. Lemaire's going with the Niners. Aaron's going with the Browns. I'm going with the Jaguars. Hopefully it works out. You know, we've never had all three of us guess right. We've only had honestly just Aaron, so that's not even honestly. That's just a fact. It's, yeah, Drew Lock pick. The pick is gonna go 2-2 this week because it does. The pick's always right. It is never wrong.
Hey,
Not
technically,
yet, at
there's
least.
two pick games this week.
Yes. Yeah.
Is that too much for the pick?
Oh, 2-2 this week. All right, I got you.
Well, because yeah, exactly. So because last week's, I mean, it would be boring to keep the last week's over to this week. You got to do a new one. But good luck to the Patriots. Good luck to the Giants getting their first win apparently. But with that being said, we'll talk to you guys next time. Peace.
Peace. A sense you get when you smell Tinder Flame candles.